Hey everyone, I have here in my hot little hands the latest obsession from Urban Decay. It's the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to give you a very quick first impression, 2-cent kind of opinion on this. I've only used this once. I'm wearing it today, and I've swatched them with my fingers. If you're looking for brilliant swatches, then you are at the wrong channel because you know that I do that horribly. Go find it somewhere else. This is really just to give you my impression and whether or not I think you should spend the, I think it's what, $52 or something like that on it. Okay, so similar in size to the other ones. This is sort of a metal, but kind of plasticky. I don't know what it is. It feels kind of cheap. I've dropped it already once and somehow none of the shadows broke, but one of the things that keeps it shut snapped off. So now it's really never gonna stay shut. It also comes with this absolutely useless brush, which actually, that's not true. It's useless as far as this palette goes, but because it's stiff and synthetic, this is great for blending maybe some concealer or putting on some cream shadow or some highlight cream products. So save it for that, but not for this. Just doesn't pick up the palette, the pigment, and it's difficult to work with. You've all seen this swatched in a million places, so I'm not gonna go into great detail over the individual colors, but today I am wearing quite a few actually, because I couldn't get the look I was trying to get. I don't know what I was trying to do, but I'm not happy with my eye makeup today. I blended up on the very brow bone with this one. On the lid in the inner corner is that one. That would be Dust. Then I tried a little bit of Buzz on the outer half of the lid. It all blended together into this muddy mess. Nooner in the crease, and then blended over that and up with Limit because I felt like Nooner was a little too dark. That didn't work. Then I tried blending out the outer corner with Liar, and that didn't really work for me, so I tried deepening it a little more with Factory, and even then it just started turning into a muddy mess, so I tried a little bit of, I went to the dark side, a little bit. So if you haven't figured out by now, I'm not the hugest fan of this. I really feel like these colors are so similar when you get them. When you swatch them on your finger, it's one thing, but when you put it on your eyelid and you start blending with a brush, it all just goes together into this muddy mess, I feel. And while I think that these colors on their own are very pretty, I feel like as a palette, this is just not the best investment. If money's tight, go for the Naked 1. If you like warm, go for the Naked 2. If you like cool, I personally prefer the Naked 1, but that's, again, me. Between Naked 1 and the Naked Basics palette, I'm pretty happy. These are fun to have. I don't regret the purchase, but I'm an avid collector and obsessive compulsive when it comes to makeup, and not everyone shares that. If you do, then go ahead and get it. I just feel like these colors are more of a niche kind of product, and they're meant to complement the other Naked palettes. It's really not a standalone. You can, of course, put together a look with this, but I feel like the average person is very difficult to pull off a pink toned eye. I don't care what color your eyes are. It's just, you're gonna look a little bit tired, a little bit ill perhaps, if you rely on only these colors to do an eye look. Now, if you do one color and kind of blend it out with a little liner, like Factory could work, or this could be a really cool smoky eye, the Black Heart one. But like I said, overall, as a palette, it's just, I'm still disappointed that Urban Decay has not listened to us. So many of us have asked them for a palette of this size with neutral matte shadows. That would be probably the biggest seller ever, but they don't want to listen. So they've jumped on the rose gold phase. They've put this palette out. It's interesting. There are some beautiful colors on their own, but lumped together all 12 makes for a very strange eye look, I think. If you're on the fence and you're still not sure, I'd say wait for some tutorials from other YouTubers to come out, see what looks they create, and see if it's something that you want to duplicate on your eye. I can tell you right now, I will not be reaching for this on a daily basis. I have, I think, enough similar shades between my MAC and Inglot and other Urban Decay palettes and Wet n Wild, and you know which one pops in my head is the Balm, the Nude Tude one. There's just so many out there. I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad I bought it because I would have always wondered, but and I'm gonna use it, but not to as much as I would the Naked. The one I reach for over and over and over and over and over and over is the original Naked. Sometimes you just can't beat the original. Anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any input that you would like to share, please do so in the comments below. I will do my best to answer any questions. This new commenting system with Google Plus is just, again, one of my not favorite things, and so sometimes I miss stuff, but I really do my best. If it's something you really feel you want me to address, contact me in another way. Facebook, Twitter, I always answer. If you ask me a direct question, I will always answer you. And, I mean, unless it's just something rude. And there's always email as well. So hopefully you can find a way to get in touch with me because I do love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.